Alright, so today I'm going to be telling you about persuasive speech, which is all about this show that I watch, and it's Impractical Jokers. If you've ever seen it, you understand. Well, Impractical Jokers is a TV show where four guys are going around making each other do stupid things. If the guys don't do the stupid things, then they lose and they get an X mark. Well, if they lose, then they get a worse punishment, and it's very embarrassing. So, imagine being in a store, then all of a sudden, this guy tries to tell another guy to do something ridiculous, or to say something ridiculous. Well, so you end up telling them, but you then go back and have to tell the other guy another thing. And you go back and forth a few times, and then you finally just stop, but then the other guy begs you to stay. But when you get begged to stay, you end up eventually just leaving, and the other guy ends up winning. Well, does that sound good to you? So, ever imagine seeing a show that actually kind of deals with real life, deals with real people, or how you like embarrassing people, and you ever imagine wanting to embarrass somebody? Well, there's a show for that, and the show is Impractical Jokers. I highly recommend it. You might want to ask yourself, what is it exactly? Well, let me tell you, okay? I'll start off by telling you there's four main people, and where the show came from, and last I will tell you some examples of things they did. So, let's get to know who the main characters are. Sal, Joe, Murray, and Q. Sal is a comedian, actor, producer, and writer. Joe was born in June in Staten Island, New York City, and he is also an actor and a producer. Murr, who was part of the Tender Lions, the comedy troupe behind the Practical Jokers. James Murray is the senior vice president of development at North South Productions, which is where Practical Jokers come from. And then Q, who was also a member of the Tenderloins and is the oldest of the characters of Impractical Jokers. Now that we have gotten to know all four characters, let's move on to the where the show came from and where is the show at. Well, Impractical Jokers, where did it start? You might ask. Where is it filmed? Well, it's filmed all over the world, but each episode contains many, multiple challenges in teams, say Q and Sal, or Q and Joe, whichever one they decide to do on that time, or independently, or against each other in a Joker Joker head contest. Well, every time they fail to complete a task, the Joker will receive a red thumbs down, and the Joker will, with the most thumbs downs, will end up having an extremely embarrassing task at the end. Well, in Practical Joker's first episode, you wouldn't believe it, but it came out December 15th, 2011. Began when four high school students, which were friends, who all attended Fairville High School in Staten Island, New York City, came together and formed a comedy group. Now that we have the main characters, what what the show was, and when it aired, it's time to start with some examples of what kind of things have happened on the show. Well, one event happened where Q had to go in front of people at a wedding and do a speech. However, the speech was written by the guys, so it was not a good speech and had a lot of embarrassing stuff in it where it embarrassed him. Instead of the people, it embarrassed him and made him look like a stupid dork. And then another event that happened was where they had to ask odd questions written by other guys to customers, which is very inappropriate, but they people already knew. Technically, the customers didn't, but the people that own the business did. And then another event included where they had to steal people's grocery carts and try to get away with it. If they got caught, they got a thumbs down. So, ever imagine being on a show that shows people actually embarrassing each other on purpose? Ever imagine wanting to watch a show like that? I say if you like funny shows, enjoy comedy, then you should come watch this show, even though it's very, very inappropriate sometimes. If you got the chance, would you watch it? Show me your hands. You? Okay. And you? So that's about four? Alright.